Okay, so now we are in day 15 and we are gonna prepare for the hotfixes. And yeah, what I meant by preparing the hotfixes is, we will read the articles, which I think for me personally quite tough because it is a new concept for me. I think fresh, because I haven't heavily used Fresh before, and as we know that Fresh is also relatively a new framework compared to others like stable frameworks like Next.js, Astro, Gatsby, and the others. And let's see. So we will read the articles for hotfixes, and I think we should also see the this and this, which are related to the issue. Okay, so I think I can see this. And so I think for the first one, I should read the read the how to write test in Fresh, then how to do P2P test in Fresh. Trying P2P test in Fresh. Then concept reviewing Fresh concepts, and then maybe let's see the documentations. What are the available? Okay. Yeah, maybe I can divide it into some. Okay, let's see. Maybe we can start. See the introduction. Okay, the introduction. Then we move it to a new tab, new window. Introduction. Then create a project. No. Running locally. No. Then create a route. Maybe so I need to create a route. Then dynamic routes. And the custom handler. Handlers. Then should I also read maybe just For form submission, I think and interactivity. I think for this one isn't related to the issues. So I think I can skip it for now. So skip the form, skip the interactivity. Then the architecture. Then the routing and routes. And what is the app wrapper? Okay, so the app wrapper, and then the layouts. Also skip the form and in the interactivity. And for static file, skip it to architecture, routing, routes, app wrapper, layouts. Middlewares. Do I need middleware? I think I don't need middleware. Yeah, I don't think I need middleware. Then partial. Yeah, actually, I think I need like to read partial and deform, but it is more like nice to have instead of the route. I think the routing things is more uh, yeah are more crucial in my case, in our case. Then data fetching. Oh yeah, I think I need to read the data fetching. Then ahead of time. Uh, I think it is about deployment. Then the plugins. Don't need this one. And updating the fresh. Yeah, no need. Server configuration. I think it is also about the deployment. Then the integrations. Charge. Oh, they have charge. Okay. And migrating to Tailwind. No. Modifying the head. Um, Writing the test. Yeah, this one. How to write the test in Fresh. Then maybe I can put this. Okay. Create your routes. And then changing the source directory. No need. This. Then the Tailwind one. No initializing the server. No. Canary, course, CRUD API. I think I need to see this. Oops, I mean creating CRUD API. Then complex routes. Maybe also see that complex routes. Then rendering markdown, rendering raw HTML. Sharing state between islands, styling active links, and client only. Okay, I think that's all, and we can group it to some categories. So let's see. Routes, reviewing, routes. Then what is in the introduction? Yeah, I think for it. Create a route, dynamic routes, custom handlers. Maybe handlers is also in the route. Yeah, it's also in the route. Then routing, routes. And then complex routes. A prepper, reviewing core concepts. Core concepts. Yeah, reviewing the other concepts. Data concepts. How to write test. Writing test. Data concepts. Other concepts. maybe let's also put this one into core concepts too. But I think it's on the other. Okay. Let's read it. So the introduction. Seamlessly during some components. Any code that is executed on the client, on the server, to be deployed to an 0 config tiny GIT rendering on the edge tiny client JS site hydration. Okay, so Fresh, I think, is more like minimalistic framework that utilizes server, also some native functions, and yeah, minimizing the magics that tend to um, more occur in the other frameworks. And so let's see the architecture. Let's see. Fresh is designed to make it easy to build fast, scalable, and reliable applications. Decisions about how these decisions are backed by strong content in the field. Page load times should be raised. Okay, work from it should be minimized. Okay, so minimizing the load time, minimizing the interaction like form input. So form input are held on the server to increase security, and errors will have a small blast radius. So I don't know what that means actually. And the single biggest architecture decision that Fresh makes is just of the island architecture, so minimizing the client-side JavaScript. So pure HTML by default and server rendered page can independently be hydrated with interactive widgets. Okay, yeah, so it explains about the island architecture and server side by default. And let's review the other concepts first before the others. And yeah, for the app wrapper is defined in routes and in it's typically used to create the authors. This container default export that is so including the wrap is CPF props. Few other things allows for the introduction of a global container. If note that any state set by middleware is available via prop state. Okay, so available via prop state. Okay. Okay. Async. It can be. I don't think I need to async for the root define helper. quicker to type dx. Define it. I don't think I need async operator for now. Let's see the layouts. Layouts. So any subject and any level must support that is a regular React component. One such layout is allowed per subdirectory. And to be wrapped. Actually, I don't know what is the use case of layout for my case. Okay, let's move on to the data concept first. The data fetching. Okay, server-side data fetching in Fresh is accomplished through asynchronous approaches. Okay. That will be rendered as an argument. This data can then be retrieved by the page component through the data property on the props. Here is an example. Oh yeah, I think for the important readings, I think I should keep it unchecked. So for the other that I have already understood, I think those are the ones that I should check. So I think I'll leave it this as unchecked because I need to treat it tomorrow. And creating a crude API. Support command. Yeah, I think the custom handlers should be this one. So I think before that I need to read the custom handlers first. Oh, it only 6 minutes left, and let's go to handlers and the page component. For functions in the form of okay. By default, all routes that don't define a custom handler use the default handler. Export name to yeah, this one is also important for me. And for the CRUD API, let's get back to that one. We will be creating a small API that uses KV. Let's see the pricing of KV. any section about method. Okay, users. Was await registration user key. Test this postman. Okay. Get was to retrieve. Okay. I think I don't need to write on this because it's only about the basic root concept and create a route. So we're getting the project running locally. The next step is to add a new route to the project routes and encapsulate the logic for the request to a particular. For now, we are going to do the later. Okay, this one. Sorry, find here. Finally, okay. Contact this. Okay. File system routing. Okay. What files that render? So then will be rendered. Okay, such as clear. Okay. Okay. Dynamic routes. I think it's about slug. Let's render. What query or and that will render a page with a greeting that contains the name passed in the path. A dynamic route, yeah. So dynamic page, not like a search parameter that you use to retrieve state, but for dynamic route, it is intended for creating multiple pages instead of like retrieving state like in the search parameter. Image row. Yeah, so it's like I think it is more like in content driven. It's more for a content driven case. Then routing. Let's see. It is quite much for the routing. I don't think I can make it on time. This routing is press routes by default specify. Okay, yeah, like this. Yes. File system. Okay, route pattern. Okay, yeah. Route groups. Okay, co-location. What is co-location? Store components in island. You may want. Sure. Oh, okay, so it is intended to ignore the file system routing. But I think it is quite a nice feature for this because yeah, it is more readable for me, I think, because yeah, it is divided into the features. So instead of sharing in a common folder, I think let's keep it unchecked, routing. Then move on to the routes. Okay, yeah, we are already late. We exceeded the 30 minutes. Let's see routes, the core routes. Handler, okay. Okay. It's okay. Okay. Handler route. Okay. Get. Yeah, the handler route. Mix handler and component route. Yeah. I think route components and subjects define helper. Yeah, also leave it and check. Then the complex routes. Okay, handling complex routes. Okay, your pattern groups wildcards and rejects. Okay, it's about rejects. So let's check it. And for the last one, we create the right test. And yeah, I think we cannot do the trying to be test. So I think yeah, let's just do that tomorrow. So we just immediately do the task. Yeah, hope that we can um, finish these two tasks. Okay, let's see the test, how to write tests. Okay, this one is our last article to read. So writing tests, you can write tests for your writing an application handler to create handler. So we create our routes. Okay, so this is our main application we have. Then for the test, okay, for the test, manifest, okay, config, okay. So this is the test app, creating the new handler, like said before. And then, so yeah, like separating to some test groups. Then requesting to the, okay, connect info. Okay, it's just a plain get request. And then for the post, we define new form data. Oh, I think it is an API route, not a component route. Okay, post header. Yeah, this one is the response. You put it in the request. Okay. Oh yeah, for this one is the component route. So request and got the response and the response text. Okay, yeah. So text is the HTML text and the test. And there, okay, I think for the test is quite straightforward. for me. But yeah, let's see tomorrow for to see how it is implemented. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.